Sarah Sirama, but you can call me short and sweet. Yeah, by the way, guys, thank you for those who have subscribed to my channel. I'm really grateful and humble. Yeah, and I do not take it for granted. I appreciate your love and support. Well, on today's topic, I'm going to share out my thoughts about Corona. Yeah, how has it affected us? This, call it whatever you want to call it. Say at home, social distance, yeah, name it all. So as you all know, it's barely a month that Kenya first announced its corona case in Kenya. And as much as the government is trying to put all the measurements out there to make sure that corona doesn't spread, it's really a pity that the same citizens are also failing on their part. Instead of adhering to the rules, you find that someone as old as 18 years and above, who is someone who has an ID, 32 teeth, locks himself in a bar, yeah, locks himself in a bar, and also has, like, I don't know if it's stupidity or just ignorance, can afford to go out and party. Really, with this pandemic, don't you even love your life? Are you doing it for the government? It's for your own sake. The government is trying its level best to make sure that this corona case doesn't spread. Let us also help the government to flatten the curve, because this thing, it's not like the government's responsibility, or this pandemic has nothing to do with the government. Like, no one knew that such thing would happen. It's unpredictable, as we all know, pandemics. Instead of sacrificing this time and just try to, adhere to the rules, take all the necessary precaution to avoid this spread of corona, it's really a pity that as Kenyan citizens, we still don't want to come to terms and accept that corona is real and it's ill. It's so simple. It's so sympathizing, or should, I don't know even how to put it. Yani inasikitisha for real. Like, so some people think that corona is only for the whites. I don't know. Like, and we have seen in the European countries, especially Italy, Asia, Italy, Spain, America, how people have died just because of this, ignorance. And Kenyan people, please, 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 if we don't adhere to the rules, if we don't take all the necessary precaution to prevent this deadly disease, trust me not, many people are going to lose their lives. Because remember, all these things that the government is telling you not to do, like, don't go out, stay inside. Like, it's really a pity. Like, most of us, like recently we saw on the news, you are being told to stay at home during curfew time. You find that once the police have gone back to their station, you are out there, like, carrying out or living your life as it's normal. Really, it's for your own sake. You see, who are you trying to fool? You are not fooling anybody. Are you doing it for the police, or are you doing it for the government? No, it's for your own benefit. Because if you don't take care of yourself, nobody's gonna ever come and do it for you. It's your own damn life. And I think this is a wake-up call for each and every one of us, to take the initiative. It's really, I don't know, it's really so surprising that you can find that, should we call them the essential people? Because what I know, only those people who work in the essential places are the ones who should be out there in the streets, maybe carrying out their duties. But you find somebody has even the audacity to put an empty coffin in a bus or even in a car and pretend that is going to bury his relative. Really, and it's only a lie. So whom are we trying to fool? Eh? Please, 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 let's try our level best. As we all know, this thing, like, I know we shall overcome. Let's have faith, let's be positive, and and try our much level best to try and to zip all the loopholes that corona might penetrate in. it's really, because one thing I know, that this pandemic won't last forever. But imagine, sooner or later, life will go back to normal. And imagine, now you don't want to take care of yourself. Imagine when the pandemic is over, people will still go out there and party. People will still go out there and carry on with their normal life. But here you are, like, you don't even want to care. Imagine all that. If things will be okay, you won't be there. Your life will have gone to, hell. We would have lose you. And instead of just trying to sacrifice this moment, just people, please, 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 let us not be like those European countries. We saw what happened to Italy. Please, this is a wake-up call. Let's try to do away with this ignorance, this stupidity, like ati mse, I don't know, like anangoja bado, like aanze kufukuzwa na askari, like seriously speaking. And then, you know I also, it's not like I'm defending the police, but in the other hand, see it this way, they're also human beings. Us, we're the ones who are provoking them at times, because you see, mtu, like, it's that curfew time. Instead of you being in your house, like, you're outside there in the streets trying to wait for that policeman to come and chase you, start running around with you. Eti mimi siogopi karau, let me see what he's going to do, I'm ready for the tear gas. Really, that is ignorance to the highest level. And I'm sorry to say this, it's high time. This is a wake-up call. Everyone, let's take this as our own initiative to save our country, to flatten the curve. Stay at home, sanitize, take all the necessary precautions, keep social distance, please. It's to what even surprised me most, like, even at this time, okay, as much some may not be going to the clubs, but you find that someone can just, I don't know, is it ignorance, or I'm sorry to use this word, they just decide to have a house party in their house. Like, seriously, are you really practicing social distance? When this corona thing is over, you'll get to have all those, all those things that you feel that you're missing out. Imagine, so much has really changed, and all of you can see it. You can see it, like, we don't even get to leave our house. We no longer go to church. I think this is the wake-up call for each and every one of us to try their level best. As much as the government is trying for us, to make sure that we are safe. See all those medics who are putting their lives at risk just to save us, just to take care of the patient, and we really appreciate them. Let us not take them for granted. Let us even give them an easy time. You see, by trying to flatten the curve. You see, because they also have their own family whom they need to take care of, but they've decided to leave all that behind just because of taking care of us and making sure that all the corona victims are being treated, with care and love and all that they need, all the support. This is the time that you should be your brother's keeper. Like, if you see something is wrong, you just say it. Do not fear, because by the end of the day, it's your life that you are preventing. As they say, prevention is better than cure. And if we just ignore all these things, trust me or not, few months, few days, will end up just like the European countries. And to be honest, Kenya, we are not that much, equipped when it comes all to these ventilators, yeah. But I don't know, you don't see it for you to just try to adhere to the rules, just try to hang on there just for these few months, because eventually things will go back to normal. We don't want to lose anyone, please. I know tough times are here, and it's really tough, because we have seen people from the informal settlements. They can't even provide for them males, and even like the mama bogas, the mama fuas, they can't even go out there because some of them have even lost their job, and most of people have even lost their job. It's really tough for us as a nation and even the whole country, because I believe, because what I know, most of the countries have been affected by this pandemic, and the other countries will beat us because they're taking all the necessary precaution, yet us here Kenyans, we are busy out there ignoring and pretending that life is normal. Hello, nothing is normal. Corona is here with us, and it's high time we accept it. It's high time we take it our responsibility, you know, to help flatten this curve. This is not a government thing. It's our own. It's our own. Whether we like it or not, it's our responsibility to accept and to see how are we going to carry on by flattening the curve, by staying at home, by sanitizing, by keeping social distance. Yeah, please, 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 please. Yeah, I hope you like. If you like this video, well, give it a comment down there, and kindly don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also, my dearest viewers, don't forget to keep safe by sanitizing, avoid touching surfaces and touching your face, and also maintain social distance. Till next time, cheers.